When we refuse to go higher, we compromise. When we refuse to submit ourselves to God and surrender all that we have to God, body, mind, and spirit, we compromise. When we continually turn our back on the voice of God, God calling us forward, beckoning us to follow him, beckoning us to walk away from them and to walk away from her and to walk away from that crowd and give that up because I have something better for you. He's never calling us forward and to leave what's back here for less. He's always calling us forward to better. He's always calling us forward to better. God will never ask you to give up something that he's not going to replace with better. Amen. Oh my God. He'll never ask you to give up a home without a better home in mind. He'll never ask you to give up a business without a better business in mind. He'll never ask you to give up a job without a better job in mind. God always has better. And when we deny his voice, when we don't listen to him, we compromise. And we live beneath our values, our practices, and our processes. That's what compromise is. Living beneath your values. Do you have values? I don't care who you are, you have values. Even gang members have values. Everybody has some type of value. And if you're not living within a certain realm of values, specifically God's values, something is amiss. There should always be something that keeps you from allowing, as Dr. Arley Griffin says, your weaknesses from becoming wickedness. All of us have weaknesses. Every single person in this room, everybody has a proclivity or something that is pulling you and calling you every day. It doesn't matter who you are. But we have to not allow our weaknesses to become wickedness. Yeah, wickedness. And when we do, we compromise. When we compromise, we accept standards that are lower than is desirable. When we compromise our standards, value, practices, or beliefs as it pertains to God, guess what you're doing? You're forsaking God. You're forsaking God's best. If you find yourself not experiencing life on a certain level, perhaps there's a spirit of compromise in your life. Yeah, but if you've given up on a dream that God has given you and you're not pursuing it, you're not going back to school, you're not going higher, you're not looking for a better job, you're not looking for a better place to live, you're not looking for a community with which you could fit in and grow, not just fit in and sit there, but fit in and grow. Grow. That you won't be the same way when you started. When you leave, you'll feel better. That's what I tell people when you come in here. The only thing I want to make sure is that when you come in this place, in this church, that you leave better than you came in. Lord have mercy. Because God is always calling us forward and God is always calling us higher. And when we shut down our minds and when we shut down our spirits, we have said, I want less than what God has for me. I'm not going to listen to the preacher today. I want less. I'm not going to lift my hands in praise. I want less. I'm not going to give today. I want less than what God has for me. I'm not going to worship God today because I want less than what God has for me. I'm not going to apply the word to my life because I want less. Lord have mercy. Never compromise. When it comes to what God says you can have, never compromise. Never compromise. You know what? You know why some things are not working in your life? Because God has better. You know why you're not being approved for the loan? Because God has better. You know why you didn't get that particular car? Because God has better. You know why the relationship is not working out? I'm not talking about the marriage. Because God has better.